Hey y'all, in this video I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite volleyball stars as well as doing my makeup. There I am serving face. So if you like volleyball or makeup, then maybe stay tuned and we can chat about volleyball and you can see how I got this look. First of all, who's going to be on the League One volleyball team, the first professional league here in Austin. It's starting in January. I've been waiting years, waiting decades. My favorite drugstore makeup brand, Milani, so that's going to keep my skin hydrated. I got that dry skin, so. Oh. I'm such a man the way I put on makeup, y'all. Sorry. I have facial hair. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on around my mouth. I look crazy, but we're gonna start with the first player on the roster for LOVB Austin, Texas, Kat Bell. She is an opposite. She went to the University of Texas from 2011 to 2014. Texas won the national championship in 2012.
Out to Brenner and the block! After years of near misses, it's a hit for the Horns.
She's also played with Athletes Unlimited, another professional league that started a couple of years ago. She also has experience playing in Turkey and the Korean league.
In set one. Back set, Bell, cross court.
Kat Bell in a one-on-one situation there.
The next player we're going to talk about is Lloyd. Okay, so don't get confused. There's another Lloyd that played for the U.S. national soccer team. That's a different girl. This girl played for Cal in college. She's a great setter.
Dropping.
I just love her game. I think she's really feisty. She's really aggressive. I love her sets so much. Carly played in Italy for years. She played for Pomicasi Maggiore. Italy is world renowned for their volleyball team, for their volleyball league. They have some of the best players in the world. The most volleyball I've ever played professionally or competitively ever was in 5th grade when I joined the co-ed boys and girls club team at my elementary school. The only reason I joined was because the coach was this really hunky, nice looking, handsome man, and he was like, hey, we're starting a volleyball team. Played beach volleyball my whole life. Y'all should join. And so I was like, yes sir. And so my 5th grade self signed up for tryouts and I was terrible. Like literally, I could not serve the ball over the net for the life of me. Like I was not hand-eye coordination. Every time the ball went to me, I was scared. I was terrified for my life. I was like 4 foot. I could not play. Okay, next player on our list is Molly McCage. So Molly McCage is a middle blocker who also graduated from the University of Texas. She went to school there from, I think, 2012 was her freshman year when she won the national championship with Kat Bell. Texas is known as MBU, which is Middle Blocker University. And Texas has a lot of middle blocker talent, like Molly McCage. I'll be honest, when I first started watching college volleyball, I was just scrolling through the TV. I fell on the Big Ten channel, and Nebraska was playing Minnesota. So I was a real big Nebraska fan, and I saw Texas playing. And Molly McCage, girl, she got those blocks. Chakabagu is a first-team All-American. She's a 2-time Olympian.
Be coming soon. And that time, Chaka leaves no doubt.
She went to the Olympics in 2020, 2024, and she was named Best Middle Blocker at the 2024 Olympics. Chakabagu has played for some of the best teams in the world. The former World Championship team, Vakifbank, who is a club volleyball team in Turkey. A lot of countries have their own volleyball leagues. A lot of American players out of college have had to find contracts in other countries to play. So she's been playing there for a while, making bank. Like, Turkey players make a lot of money. They play their players good. Like, that club is banking. So I'm really excited to watch her and Molly play with each other again. It's really exciting. Okay, we've got another middle blocker on the team. If you don't know who this is, you've not been paying attention to volleyball the past few years. Asia O'Neal from the University of Texas, another Texas Longhorn. I love how Austin's just bringing in all the Texas talent together.
Asia O'Neal with the cannon.
On the net, she can go pin to pin, and I'm gonna put some videos here of her touching blocks, blocking stuff. She was on fire, and that serve of hers.
3 in a row.
I'm surprised she didn't go to the Olympics, because I thought her and Chiaka would have been a good MB1 MB2 combination. I'm blending it out just to make it a little bit more stronger, a little more noticeable. This is a Hawaii native, Sage Kahawa'anai Torres. Period.
As the transfer from Utah is coming on.
See if she can change some things up here.
She's a setter. She played at Utah for a bit. Oh, I love this girl. Let me say this while I'm done with blush. I just have my own opinion. I think Sage should have been starting a long time before she got the starting role.
See, that pass is better. That set is low, though.
I'm not trying to start anything. I feel like, y'all know that year, I'm gonna show videos right here of what match I'm talking about. We lose the game. We're out of the tournament. It was against the Cornhuskers in 2021. We should have came back. If Sage started that match, if Sage finished that match, I don't know, there would have been a different story, because what happened next year, 2022?
Skinner crushed it.
Texas won the national championship. I'm glad she got her time, she got her moment in 2022, and she got her national championship. I know this is a lot of blush. Okay, so the next two girls I'm going to talk about is Zoe Fleck. Zoe Fleck is a very interesting player. She's transferred from UC Santa Barbara, then she transferred to UCLA, then she transferred to Texas, then she won the national championship with Texas with Logan Eggleston and Asia O'Neal and Sage Kaha'ana Torres. Zoe Fleck is great at defense. She's a great passer. Nothing much else to say other than just showing highlights of her digging balls and passing dimes. Logan is a really good outside hitter from Texas. Her freshman year, she played opposite. Another player who brings experience to the team is Julianne Fawcett. One of my favorite players, actually. Legit. Of all time. Julianne Fawcett played with one of my other... I have a lot of favorite players, okay? Destiny Hooker in 2008 and 2009. I just remember how high-flying, how hard-hitting Julianne Fawcett was. Her relationship with Destiny Hooker, I've replayed that YouTube match so many times. Even though they lost, I just love their team culture, their like relationship, and I just loved the diversity on the team. Guys, breaking news, 3-time national champion Madison Skinner from Texas has also just signed with LOVB Austin, Texas. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line my lips with the Maybelline New York Color Essential Shape Lip Liner in the color 153 Divine Vine.
Twice denied! Repowee! Shut down.
I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And I'm just gonna go ham with this setting spray.
Opportunity. I'm already thinking United States may run the middle here. Instead, they go outside and get the young Maddie Skinner a good swing.
LOVB Austin has also secured some international players like 6-foot Alessia Gennari from Parma, Italy. She has played on Conegliano, Immoca Conegliano, the World Club Champions, alongside Catherine Plummer and Kelsey Robinson. She would come in sometimes when Catherine Plummer was having some defense or passing issues, and she would definitely balance out the passing and defense in the back row. And then we have Anna Hawk, Isabella Hawk's sister. She's an outside hitter from Angelholm, Sweden, and played for Marquette in college. And Leah Hardman from Decatur, Georgia. She went to Coastal Carolina, where she was a 4-time conference champion and 4-time conference player of the year. While I show you these highlights from Leah Hardman, I do want to shout out Kotoe Inoue from Kyoto, Japan, who is a libero on LOVB Austin, Texas, as well as Carly Day, who graduated from the University of Washington, opposite hitter. And she's 6'4". I just wanted to do a little intro on the team because their first match is January 9th in Houston against Houston, LOVB Houston.
So, LOVB will be streaming their matches, all 16 matches, on Women's Sports Network for free, as well as matches on ESPN Plus and ESPN2, so stay tuned.